In today's video, I'm going to answer probably the third most asked question after where do I empty my toilet and how much does it cost to live in a van? And that is, are you going to get a cat or a dog when you go full time? Before I talk about pets at all, because I know I've grown up with pets. I've grown up with dogs and cats as a kid, in the family home. And she's sitting here. They say don't work with kids or animals, but this isn't going too bad. If you want to know anything about having cats in a motorhome, then you need to go check out Tash and John from Life Beyond Bricks. They travel full time and live full time in their motorhome, and they've got 3 cats. And if you want to find anything about dogs, go check out Em and Lou from Camper Vibe, because they travel for long periods of time, for like months and months at a time, with AJ. They've also got the cat Summer. So them lot know about cats and dogs travelling. They're the experts, not me. But when it comes to answering that question, I mean, this is a real quick answer, to be fair. I am not going to get a cat or a dog when I go full time, because of a few reasons. I like to be able to just do anything and everything. So whether that be getting on a plane straight to Asia for a couple of weeks, being able to just stay out and I don't like responsibility. And a cat or a dog is major responsibility. And I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to get one just because, I feel like it's great idea to get one. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to get a dog. I'd love to get like a little staffy or a staff or a British bulldog or a Frenchie or something like that. I flipping love them dogs. Absolutely love them dogs. But it'd be great. I mean, I just wouldn't want to do it and then in a year's time go, right, I do want to start traveling, or I wish I could nip on a plane, or, because let's just say I'm out in Europe when I go full time and I'm coming to my 3 months of my visa, and then I could then nip to, say I could fly home just to visit the family and stay out, and then nip to, say, Thailand or somewhere else. But with an animal, I can't, because, well, you can, but there's a lot more planning that needs to be done, and a lot more expenses. And yeah, it just wouldn't be fair for the animal, for the cat or the dog, to be constantly so warm in it. He's a house cat, so I can't have everything open. So because he's not running away on my watch, not at all, not having that. I'm house sitting right now. That's why I'm with Luna. I'm actually cat sitting. The house is fine on its own. Yeah, I'm looking after Luna for a couple of weeks while my friend, my work colleague, he's in Mexico. So, and that goes to what I would like to do in the future. I'm definitely up for pet sitting in the future. Someone's going away and they've got a dog or a cat or other animals, then that would be a good way of still being able to have an animal, but not he's off. Still being able to have an animal, but not having it full time and having the full time responsibility of it. I know there's websites out there where you can actually register to house sit or to pet sit. Some of them pay you, and some of them, the actual house sitting is the payment, like the holiday. It's like a holiday kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure there's like temporary fostering, instead of it being in the pound, the rescue centre, the vets. You can then look after a cat or a dog for a couple of months, and then until they find him or her a permanent home. That might be a bit more harder to unattach, because obviously if you're spending a couple of months and it's a puppy and then it's growing up with you, or it's a kitten, yeah, that might be hard to unattach. But yeah, I would love to get a dog. I really would. I really would. And it'd be a great companion on the road, great buddy on the road. Me and the dog just cruising around, having some chicken wings. I wouldn't give the dog chicken bones. But yeah, I know it would just be great fun. But yeah, in realistic terms, it's too much responsibility. Right now in my life, fast forward 5-10 years, maybe I might be a bit more settled, as in not wanting to jet set around, not just drop of a hat kind of thing. But apart from that, no, I'm not gonna get a dog or a cat for the foreseeable future for them reasons. But they are flipping awesome, man. But I'm definitely going to do some more house sitting and pet sitting going forward. So yeah, if there's anyone out there that really needs their cat or dog looked after when I go full time in the future, then yeah, it's definitely something we'll do, because it's pretty cool. Because the benefit of that is you get to sit still for a couple of days, or week, 2 weeks. You get to look after the animals. You have some nice time with a cat or a dog. You get to use all the facilities of the house. And yeah, I mean, it is like a break from the van life. It is a break from from the norm, I suppose, not reality. You're not stepping out the matrix or anything. Um, I've put it out to a few of my mates, a few of the full timers, see if they've used any of these, and then I'll drop in a few other people house sitting and pet sitting.
Hi Darren, thank you for having me on. So, I wanted to share a bit about one of my experiences house sitting. Last year, I stumbled across a pretty cool website called trustedhousesitters.com. This site basically allows you to search for homes and house sits where you can stay for free in someone's house while they're away and look after their house and their pets. It's a really cool arrangement because it means that people can go away and leave their beloved pets at home in the place where they know and love, and in the safe hands of someone who wants to spend time with animals. Now, I'm not sure that every house sit comes with a donkey. This is Myrtle. But I had the pleasure of looking after Myrtle, as well as 2 dogs, Rocky and Alf, and 3 cats. So that was a really nice experience. I was there for 3 months, but you can have house sits ranging from 1 or 2 nights to like extended stays like mine. Is there a cat? My pet sitting experience was one of my highlights of last year. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it wasn't just because I had a full kitchen to cook in and a hot shower every day. It was really because of the animals. I loved waking up, being surrounded by them every morning, taking them out for walks, and most of all, going down to see Myrtle the donkey and feeding her breakfast. That donkey was a monster for some rich tea biscuits, I will tell you that right now. If you do want to sign up to Trusted House Sitters, it's really easy. You just go on, have a look if there's any house sits that you think you might fancy, and if you want to apply, then you can sign up for the membership. So I paid £99 for the year, and that allowed me unlimited house stays for that year. And it also gives you a level of pet insurance. So if anything goes wrong, you don't have to worry. The pets are covered and there's someone you can call in the case of an emergency. No claim, no blame. So once you're on the site and you've got your membership, that means you can apply for house sits. You'll find loads of stuff, from little flats on the beach to look after a small dog, or like mine on a little farm where there's horses or donkeys, You'll be able to see the dates that each house sit is available, and you can apply by sending a bit of information about yourself, what experience you have looking after animals, and why you think you'd be a good fit for their home. It's a bit like a job application, but fun. When I arrived at my house sit, the homeowner had already left for her holiday, but she did have a neighbour come round and show me everything I needed regarding the house and where to find the food, etc. Sometimes you'll be left a note full of instructions, but you'll always have their contact number and you'll be able to contact them through the site, so you're never completely on your own. Animals are good for you. They're good for your soul. That kind of company is really nice. So if you do fancy looking after some animals, I highly recommend looking through Trusted House Sitter. It was a really good experience. The platform's really easy to use. And yeah, I suppose that's it really. Enjoy your stays, guys. I hope you find as much joy in it as I did. And thanks, Darren. Bye.
Hey everyone, I'm Jori.
I'm Austin.
And we're Nomads and Paw Pads. And for the last 10 months, we've been able to exchange pet care for a free place to stay abroad and in the States.
The way that we've been able to actually do this is through an app called Trusted House Sitters.
So Trusted House Sitters is a subscription-based website that allows for the exchange of pet care for accommodation. So basically, it's a community of pet owners and travel enthusiasts who connect over a shared passion for those two things. If you want to sign up, we have a 20% off discount code that's linked in the description below. Just make sure to check that out.
Yeah, we've had an incredible experience using Trusted House Sitters. We've been able to actually accomplish 12 pet sits in the last 10 months, and we've been able to travel to 6 different countries. There's so many different options of animals that you can care for, as well as all these different homes around the world that you can live in for free. I mean, it's a great exchange for what you're getting out of it.
We've been able to use the platform to travel to the Caribbean, we've been to Europe, we've been to Canada, and throughout the Pacific Northwest. And it saved us easily thousands of dollars in accommodation. And on top of that, we're staying in incredible, fully furnished homes with access to amenities that we couldn't afford ever if we were renting an Airbnb or
Even
renting
just
a home. Yeah. And so that's what's really great about it is it not only provides you a way to travel on a budget, but it provides you a way to travel on a budget and comfortably. And that's just not something you can find.
Exactly. And that's why this option is great for really everybody. We think about it for people who are on a gap year and they're backpacking through Europe. Instead of staying in a hostel, why not try doing a pet sit?
Definitely.
And now you get to stay in this incredible home, caring for one dog. So you get a travel companion, and you have this tour guide showing you their favorite walks and their favorite hikes. It's a really good way for those who are interested in travel to save a lot of money.
Yeah.
We also think for van life. I mean,
definitely for van life. Yeah, for van life, it's great because if you're getting worn out being on the road for a long time, maybe you just really miss having a bigger amount of space. This is a great option because one, you get a companion to hang out with, which is awesome. And two, you get to kick back and relax in a comfortable home, a large size home, and take a break from the road.
I think the main thing that you have to keep in mind, though, is you are responsible for people's pets and for their homes. So there is that responsibility, and you have to make sure that you are taking care of them because you don't want to hurt someone's animals. You don't want to leave someone's home dirtier than you found it. So you do have a little responsibility that comes with it. But on the flip side, you just get so much out of it.
And honestly, if you're an animal lover and you're responsible, it's easy. I mean, it comes easily because it's fun. It's not work because you're hanging out with a pet. These pets are great. I mean, we build real connections with these animals. We still think about some of these animals every single day. We still stay in touch with pet owners from past pet sits all the time. And so it just is really a way to not only connect with people, with pets, and the community.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, like she's saying, it's a really great way to connect. You create friendships that last a lifetime. And that's something you just don't get when you're just staying in a hotel or a hostel. It can happen, but this is just such a great opportunity, and we couldn't suggest it more. If you're interested in this type of lifestyle, you should definitely check out our social media pages. Check out our TikTok and our Instagram. We have a lot of information kind of going over how to get started to tips on how to get your first pet sit.
We hope that we encourage you to try something new today, and make sure you follow us on our other pages because we'll have a lot more information and experiences to share with you in the future.
I hope that's answered this question. If you want to find out how much it does cost to live in a van, then go check out this video. If you want to find out where to park up and how to find the park ups I do, so I've lived 99% of the time urban, then check out this playlist and that will sort you right out. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.